So, we missed the whole of last week, but we're back. A bit more refreshed, had a weekend off. But this video, I thought I was going to show you the new purchase. So, we're going to show you new purchase. As you can see, the Ranger's still here. Into the shed. Nothing new gear there. Still the same topper. We're still running the 6480 Massey. We still have the Smurf. Still in bits, but we still have it's kind of a bit of a project today. But what was the new purchase? Well, before I show you, I thought I'd elongate it a little bit longer and just give you a quick view of what I was up to last week. That was supposed to be last week's video that I'll be quite honest, I ran out of steam for. So, quick view of that and then we'll have a look. So this is how we're starting Monday anyway. We're actually second field in. Like I said, it's all a bit banky round here, a bit of fun. But yeah, we're not massive crop, not massive acreage. So, hey, it's only a bit of work this morning, but weather conditions the way they are, we can't really go combining, so yeah, it works quite well. So we've reached the end of the day. You see the sun is starting to go down a bit. We're only 6:15, but just run out. I was going to show you tanking, but yeah, that's the last load for the day and she is finished. There we go. There's the other tanker in action, just putting his last load out, and we are calling it a day for today. So Tuesday morning, we are 9 o'clock in the morning and the first load is nearly out and done. As far as I know, I think this is what I'm going to be on all day today. So we're on to Wednesday, and we've still got a red bonnet in front of us. Not as big though. Yes, we are out with 6480 today, my own tractor, bit of my own work. There is altogether probably 16-18 acres of flail top in here. Been up here all day. We're getting, what are we, 4 o'clock, so admittedly I didn't get up here till 10:30. Yeah, it's my own day, so I thought I'd just take it a little bit easier than I have been recently. But yeah, that's this is what today's fun and games have been all about. So we might as well start off with tractor first. I don't get to drive this one very often because this is actually, it's a bit of the lad's pet, and I know it's small, it seems small and basic, but to be fair, I get it. On this job, it's just a little bit of a little weapon. Right gutsy little thing. Front linkage, front PTO, loader for it. It's a T5070 New Holland. And he's actually got 3 sets of tyres for it. He has Nokians, as you see on it now. Great for cutting roadside edges. Brilliant. Not as bad as I thought down the road either. He's also got a set of flotation tyres for it, and then the standard ag tyres. So really versatile little beast. And then on the back, this is, he's actually only had this edge cutter a few months. It's a McConnell PA 5570, so 5.5 metre reach, 70 horsepower motors, so pretty powerful machine. Running 1.6 metre head. It has got a hydraulic roller on it, but taken it off out the way because it sort of seems to get in the way on the hedges. And of course, as you can see there, it is a VFR, variable forward reach. It's the first time I've ever used this hedge cutter, and yeah, finding I'm using the VFR a lot more than I thought, depending on where I am on the hedge, depending on where I put the arm in order to get the best visibility. But really like it. It's, I say, I've only been on it a couple of hours, done that hedge line, one run down that hedge line down here, done one run up this hedge, and yeah, controls seem to be able to get really fluid pretty quickly with it. Really liking it. So anyway, quick look at the rig. Yeah. So, as you can tell, it's raining, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but we've got a demo tractor to try. You are on T5 140 auto command, so it's a little handy sort of tractor, but it's a CVT. Now, I was never a huge fan of the T5, mainly because, as far as I was concerned, the cab was awful. They have addressed this by putting the sort of T6, T7 style cab on it. Smart looking tractor, to be fair. I've done a bit of topping with it up on the other job. I've come back to where I started now, because I've got this lot to top off. Oh yeah, I thought I'd give you a little bit of a look through it. Got an 8-foot move thing on the back, trail topper. Seems to handle it really well, to be fair. Go up into the cab. Oh. And it's very sort of T6, T7 sort of affair. It's same dash as the T6, T7, all that slot's the same. We've got the full multifunction armrest, but obviously there's a hole there where the electric spools usually go, because manual spools, but all your joysticks the same screen. I'm still not a fan of that screen. To me, that screen is too much in your way. I've always said this, I will always say this. I was actually, where I come from, working on the side of a ditch, trying to see the side of the ditch, and it's very difficult to actually see it down there because of everything in the way. That's a bit of a look through of it anyway. I mean, it is more of a small T6 now really, rather than the hateful thing it used to be. Yeah, I was never a fan of the old T5s. Ignore. But yeah, let's get some topping done. Right. Hope nobody skipped through that and they're playing the game properly. But although the Ranger is here, the Ranger is actually parked up here. Long story that won't go into, but basically that's what's gone. We've replaced it. So, not yet. Want to discuss what I've done, because it's been a bit out of the box, to be fair. You'll know it's been an ongoing thing with the Ranger. She's just not quite practical for what I need out of a vehicle. Space is short in the back. We also have the issue with not being totally waterproof in the back. So what did I do? I've swapped it for another pickup with a different type of back. I've gone for a van. Van would have been a compromise as well, you know. Can't really find a four-wheel drive van unless you're talking ridiculous money. Kind of thought a Transit Connect really might be a bit small. Yeah, a Transit Custom is quite a big vehicle, and you know, we needed the happy medium. And you know I love my Ford, and I wanted to stick with my Ford. So, what did we do? Are you ready for this? So, that's what we've gone for. Bit outside the box, as I said. So what this is a Mitsubishi Outlander for work. Obviously you can get the Mitsubishi Outlander with seats in the back and all that as your normal sort of what they class as a soft road SUV. But this has the rear seats removed, and it's a van, a four-wheel drive van. Bit longer than a Transit Connect, so therefore there's more space in the back. And being as it's an SUV, I hate that word, rather than a commercial vehicle from the start, means you get a lot more sort of spec in it. All right, yes, we've got steel wheels, but we're also, like the rear lights, we have LED tail lights. It's a weird thing, but it makes a difference. We've got 2 reversing lights and 2 fog lights against the Ranger, which only has 1 of each. So it backing up in the dark better. You've got more visibility when road conditions are bad. Do think if you look on the rear arch, you'd probably need to put some stronger springs in the back just for what she's carrying. Obviously, because it's never meant as a van. White was, yeah. As you can see, I washed this the weekend. It's only been out on the road today, probably done about 40 miles today. All right, on wet roads. State of it already. But I had reservations about this for obvious reasons. I've had proper what I class as proper 4x4s for about the last 18 years. I've had pickups for about the last 10. I'd always gone for quite a high spec pickup where possible. So this is more of a basic spec. But if we go inside, it's actually very nice in here. Obviously we're only 2-seaters, but we've got for climate control. Very decent quality stereo. Cruise control, electric mirrors, electric windows. We've got the full sort of digital dash with all the bits. One of the things it's getting, which is one of the things I wanted. There, that truck, 30-35 miles to the gallon. That's what I've been doing this morning. We're looking at nearly 45 miles to the gallon, so a lot better fuel economy. So obviously be cheaper for me to run. Loads of storage everywhere. Two glove boxes, big things in the dash. Proper bulkhead in it, so it keeps all my crap in the back. And now we'll have a quick look in the back, and you'll see exactly why I like this. It was this specific one rather than this model. So in the back, we've got two big drawers. They run full length, sort of up to the back of the back doors. We've got all big storage shelf in there. It's all lit up, so we can see packing tools up in the dark. I do like that little tailgate. I think that's quite nifty. Now I've got space for sticking my boots. Somewhere for my gas bottle to properly sit for my welder. There's long space down there for sticking long tools. We've got hand wash facilities, hot hand wash facilities. You know, it's like I said, this was out the box thinking, but I mean it's a really clean example as well. It's over 100,000 miles on it. There is next to no, there's certainly no dents in it. There's no sort of marks on the corners where it's been knocked into things. A little mark there on the bonnet. I do think it is really quite a mean looking thing. I mean, I go back to the days, I've always loved like the Mitsubishi Evos and stuff like that, and it's very similar sort of front end styling to that. Just pop the bonnet, you can have a look underneath there. So again, engine bay's very clean and tidy. This is a 2.2. I think it's developing about 150 brake horsepower, so it is pretty pokey, to be fair. Mainly due to, if we go back here, she's got a fair size turbo, and coupled to that fair size turbo, that there is all intercooler. If you compare it to the Ranger, if you look down there, that's me Ranger's intercooler. So the new one, the intercooler is nearly twice the size of it. Four-wheel drive system is also actually shared from the Mitsubishi Evo as well, so it's a very, basically this is a front wheel drive with selectable four-wheel drive that you can use on the road, same as you would like a four-wheel drive car, with a locking system for if you do get in muddy stuff. So yeah, that is the new purchase. I've got to admit, the day I was going to pick it up, I was just not feeling it, I'll be honest. It was more of a necessary evil than what I wanted. I wanted another pickup, but I'd reached a point of a pickup wasn't practical for me anymore. But by the time we got it home, yeah, I was loving it. And yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a good, reliable vehicle. I think we've put about 750 hours on it now since I've had it. Great. Really comfy drive, great fun to drive, and yeah. So that is the long-awaited new purchase. Those of you that said daily driver was right. It's now the new works vehicle. So I hope I haven't annoyed too many people sort of dragging this on. It wasn't an intentional thing. It was more down to the fact that having time to come up here and film it because I've been busy. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to give it a grubby thumbs up if you like the new purchase. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, if you like to comment, like I say, I do try and comment back. And yeah, hopefully this week we're going to manage a week of videos. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've been up to, and seeing what the new toy's been, and hopefully we'll catch up with you at the weekend.